What's up traders, this is V Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Baidu with the ticker symbol BIDU. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute any financial advice. We will start out the technical analysis by going over what I see on the daily chart and potential price targets. Then we'll take a quick look on the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So here we have another Chinese stock. This is known as the Google of China, I believe. Just like Alibaba is the Amazon of China, and Tencent, I believe, is also the Facebook of China, or a social media giant. So let's look at the daily chart for Baidu. And looks like, again, it's still just like any other Chinese stock, it's in a downtrend, and I do believe prices will continue lower, as I'll show you right now. So it looks like there was a spike right here, and then prices tapered down into a flatter channel. If I draw it like this, and then let me just drag it to the lower side, I believe this is the channel right here, maybe just a little bit higher up. So this is probably the channel for Baidu. As you can see here, we get multiple touches on the highs and the lows of the channel, and the midline is acting as both support and resistance. So back in August, there was a failed break outside of this channel, which led to a failed break outside on the opposite side of the channel, since the market is symmetrical. And then prices also made two legs up to a new high. So this is the first leg up right here, and this is the second leg. And then right when prices met that measured move, it started to sell off. So that's not a good sign for the longs. It looks like prices are just going to continue lower and make lower lows and lower highs. As you can see here, recently we broke below the EMA and we were struggling to go higher. Now it looks like prices are going lower, and since we had a break outside of the channel, of this spike in channel, we usually go back to retest the lows or the new extreme. If it's an uptrend, we usually go back up to test the highs. So it looks like that's what prices are trying to do. Just stop out the people who went long right here and maybe make a double test at this level. So a lot of the other Chinese stocks are showing the same pattern, where there was a channel lower and then there was a break outside, and looks like they're continuing lower. So it looks like this downtrend could be coming to a near end, just because right now it's pretty flat. You can see the EMA is just moving sideways right now, unlike before it was just continuing lower and lower. So sooner or later, I believe this market will reverse. It looks like all prices were trying to do was come back to the breakout level, and that's normally what happens 90% of the time, since it just took back all the gains that it made since last year of 2020. So it looks like prices already reset back to where it started, and it probably wants to make another test of this level, and if it finds support, we will trend higher. So that's everything I see on the daily chart. To sum it all up, it's just pretty much a resumption of the downtrend, and I don't see any bullish signs yet for this market. So I do expect a retest of these lows, so probably right back to that 134 135 level, and we might even continue lower from there, as I'll show you on the weekly chart. So that's my analysis on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap it up on the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart for Baidu, and as you can see, when prices get too far away from the EMA acts as a magnet and snaps the prices back to it, and that's why you don't want to buy when prices are too far, and you don't want to sell when prices are too far away from the EMA. You want to be taking trades close to it. So since prices are finding resistance at the EMA and we continue to get knocked down, that's why I expect prices to continue lower. And if I were to do a measured move, it would probably be this leg right here, since prices made that two-legged correction up, as I showed you at the beginning of this video with the daily chart. So if this was the first leg down and that was the center of the pattern, the target that looks like Baidu can reach is at 111 level or the 110 level. I don't know if it's going to go this far, but that's where the technicals are showing me where it can go, and it is a large possibility just because there is a lot of support at this level. So maybe prices want to go back to test these. If I just zoom out a little bit more for this stock, you can see it's just pretty much a range bound company. We're pretty much right back at the same price it was in 2011. So if you were holding the stock for, what is that, 10 years, you probably didn't make any money. So that's why Baidu is kind of like a swing trading stock where you buy the lows, sell the highs. Because if you held on to your position, as you can see here, back in the 25th of July of 2011, it was at 162 at the highs, and we're right back at that 161 level. So that's a 10-year swing pretty much, and no one made any gains if you held on that long. That's why you want to buy the lows right here, sell the highs, and then it came back again. You buy the lows, and then you sell the highs, and you buy the lows and sell the highs. So just looking at this weekly chart, it looks like it's very possible for Baidu to reach that 110 level or even back to the lower side of the range, possibly at that, maybe that $100 level, even the $90 level. We don't see any, I don't see any bullish signs yet. So I could be wrong. Since we did have that blast outside of the range, we could come up short about the same amount on the range, and that would lead to a reversal from here instead of us continuing lower. So we just gotta wait and see. You gotta take it day by day, because the price action can change, and then it would probably give you another hint to where prices want to reach. But as of right now, I still expect lower prices, just like all the other Chinese stocks. So thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.